We're back here on the 1950 Farmall Cub. I didn't originally know that I was going to do a series, but turns out there's a lot more to do on this. Last video we got the engine unseized, got it turning over, and this video will start out and we'll get us a fresh oil change in it, so we can turn it over without worrying about the oil in it. And we'll continue to move on. We'll see if we can get some spark into this thing and see if we can get it started. I hope y'all stay tuned for the entire series. We will be getting this thing up and going. But here we go. We go and get this oil finished up here, and we'll get into it. All right. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Thank you. It's hard to tell when it's fresh. Yeah, it's up here at the full mark. All right. Sure, it's out of gear. I don't have fuel tank, so spray a little bit of that in there. Well, I don't know if we're getting spark or not. Don't really seem like it. Watch real close. Watch real close and see if we get anything. I don't see any kind of spark. All right. That doesn't really surprise me. All right, we're going to pull the distributor cap off, clean the rotor, and see what we can do there. Or not the rotor, but the points. All right, hold on. Okay, let's pull this cap off and let's see what we can do here. There we go. Popped off. Other than there being a cobweb up in there, those don't look that bad of shape. Okay, I forgot to set the camera back up, but I pulled the top off of I think this is a magneto. Pulled the top off, clean contacts inside there. I had to move this bracket out of the way, move this, just twist it out of the way while I did that. So we got that back cleaned up, back together. Take this back on here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just can't get my fingers in there. Push back in there good. Sure all these are pushed in there good. Boots are on them. All right. No spark. Sure as hell ain't gonna hold that sucker. Not sure which way that switch is supposed to be. You're not getting spark out of it. Okay, we're out here another day. I've done a little looking. Wasn't getting any sparks, so did a little looking and seeing how to work on this magneto. Doesn't look that hard, but it's basically like I thought. The distributor part of it, I would find points once I pull the cap off, and then there was another part in there. You have to pull that off, and then you finally get to like there's another set of screws you got to get to pull that off to get to where the actual points are. So I've saw some videos on how to do that. So you can go in here because they rebuilt the whole magneto, everything. They're selling parts, so I'm not selling parts, so I don't need to rebuild the whole magneto, I don't think. So we're just going to get in here and pull this distributor off. There's 2 screws inside there, and then there's 1 screw down here, which I was trying to take it off when I was looking at everything. Started to kind of strip it, so they're going to pull a whole magneto off I'm going to put some marks on here because turning that magneto or this whole thing will adjust your timing. There's not just a simple little adjustment here. It's this whole thing. So I'm going to put some marks on here, top and bottom where it bolts on. Mark that up, then we'll know where everything's set. Pull it off, and that'll allow us to get to these screws better. Probably wouldn't have to do that if this one wasn't trying to strip. I would just take those off, get to the points there inside here. But of course, the way things are, it's going to be difficult. We're going to get in here. All right, let's grab a marker and get this marked, and keep going. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Got that off. So now, you can see there's a screw here, and a screw here. And this piece, you can see it split right here, come off. Okay, we'll bring it in here to the workbench. So, a little better screwdriver. Ooh. That sucker is just going to strip these two. Come out, no problem. There we go. Just need to get it cleaned up a little bit. Wasn't like it was frozen on there or anything, it just weren't getting a good bite. Alright. Put this thing off. There we go. Alright. Now we do have to take this off. Let's hope not to pull that part off too. Pull that off. time. It might have been off. Yes. Leave that line. It's supposed to line up with that tooth there. Put that tooth there. Line up right there. All right. Figure out how to pull that apart. Work it around. There we go. And this thing is keyed. So one way it'll go back on there. Alright, now that's off. Now this is what we wanted to get to. Clean up our points in there. Alright, here we go. Points are pretty worn or corroded or whatever. Open those points up just a little here. So, got that done. Now we'll put it back together. All that just to go in there and scratch those points. This sucker in here. Now, I don't feel I can see it. Pull the sucker back off. One of those right there, kind of on the top, has a chamfer on it. The rest of them don't. That is supposed to be your alignment one. Oh, that's the one you're supposed to use to, right there, that's one you're supposed to, there on top. That's the one you're supposed to use to line it all up. Alright, hopefully we got that right. Never done this, so we'll see once we put it back together. Plastic, be careful. It's just a cover, so hopefully that little bit of noise I heard didn't hurt anything. Got this contacts here. Alright, let's go put it back on. Alright. Okay, we're back over here. We got it put back together. And now we'll stick this thing back in here. Yeah, we're about 180 degrees off. I'm not sure how you tell, but I've spun the thing. Put it back on, we'll see. Alright, we're going to see if this thing now has spark. There's a no. It should. See a spark. Alright. Oh. Well, now we got spark. We got turning, and we got spark. Now we just need fuel. Okay, we're back out here for another day. I think I need to get it in time. So pull this number 1 spark plug. We're going to get it on compression stroke for number 1. Almost make sure our magneto distributor is set correctly, and then we're going to go through the process of getting it timed. I watched a few videos, people do it just a little different, but it doesn't seem to be hard. It's my first time ever doing this, so hopefully it goes well. Alright, let's check it out. I've already broke loose this spark plug. Get him pulled out of here. And I don't have the bar to turn it over. I wish I did. I've put it in my shopping cart a few times, a couple different places, but I just haven't bit the bullet and bought it. I've got 3 of these tractors. Why not? I need to. So I think I'm going to buy it this time. Anyway, we're going to get this thing set. I'll bring y'all around here so y'all can see. Hopefully y'all can see. Kind of rubbed off. There's a mark right down there. Let's get that. Put my finger over the number 1 spark plug. We're going to pull this one around. It was. Yeah, it's about to. About quite tight enough to hit spark or friction, I don't guess. Sure, the magneto kick over. I don't think. Oh man, I can't quite get it to turn over. I think I'm gonna have to use the starter to bump it. All right, hold on. All right. Finger over that. Son of a bitch, I don't have compression. Son of a bitch. I have 0 compression. Oof. Well, that could be an issue. Let's pull some of these other ones and see if we got any. I do have it turned off, so that's not going to go spark. I don't know why I don't have any compression. Could be a lot of my problem. I've had that cover off. Saw all the valves moving. I've seen the valves move up and down. Man. Number 2. Nope. Well, I got a spark. Fuck. Pull that magneto wire off of there. Here I just kept trying to turn it over put some Marvel Mystery Oil in it, see if it would help rings seal up, and kept feeling for compression. Just never got any compression out of it. No matter what I did, I couldn't get. I think one of them I got just a little bit of a puff of resistance, but nothing to account for. But I just kept trying right here. Eventually, just have to give up and go ahead and take the head off. Well, it turned out we had three. Let's see, this one, and this one were all sticking open, and I got these two to going up and down. This one, see it. And this one, I'm not returning. Knock it down. That's it. That's all I'm getting. Pops right back up and just sticks open. I've got PB Blaster sitting in that sucker. I think that's where we're going to end up leaving it. Let it soak down. Maybe work through there. And hopefully that sucker starts moving. I got these other ones moving just fine. So, number one. Everything else seems to be moving just fine. This one. I want to pull Morski and break that sucker. Probably should remove this gasket. What's on there? Alright, well, I think we're going to leave it like that for a little while, maybe at least till this afternoon. And then we'll come back and hopefully get it to move. It sucks. Alright. Well, another delay. Seems like it got a lot of that on this tractor. I mean, I might pull this panel off on the other side and spray on it from the back side. That might be it for a little while. Alright, now hold on. Alright, I let it sit for a while, and I've played with it some, spraying it and beating on it. So it was like I'd have to really bang it to knock it back down. And let's see what it does right now. Let's make sure, yep, we're good. touched it, and it went down. Roll this over, pushes it up. Now just touch it. We're getting close. So we're going to close out the video right here. As you can see, the valve train was not moving like it was supposed to. I was able to get it to move a little bit. We did get spark in this video, so happy but there's more to do. Stay tuned, see how I solve this problem with the valve train, and see how we move on. There will be more videos in this series because we are going to have this thing going. All right, y'all stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you.